Don Martin and Kyle Med with Tornado Radio Network coming to you from the bunker for the second half of this doubleheader. The Lady Tours went down to the visiting Rosepine Lady Eagles in the first game. We're getting ready for the boys' game between the Sulphur Golden Tours and the Rosepine Eagles. Rosepine is led by Coach Maddox, coming to the game with a 2-6 record. Sulphur Golden Tours are obviously led by Coach Adam Coleman. And I don't have their record in front of me. But Kyle's down on the court with Coach Coleman. We'll get a few words as we get ready to tip off this ball game.
What's up, Tour fans? I'm down in the belly of the bunker with head basketball coach, Coach Coleman. We're gearing up for the Rosepine Eagles over here. What are your thoughts going into the game? I know it's going to be another wild one with so many unexpected things happening. But how are you getting your guys ready for tonight's game?
Tell you what, was really proud of our guys, how they responded from the loss on Saturday. They bounced back, had a great practice on yesterday on Monday, and so I'm excited to see how we respond here on under the lights.
Coach, I tell you what, who's the key guys to look for on the Eagles side of the ball?
Yeah, so they 45 for those guys, very tough, great score. We got a really good defender on him tonight. Ashton Lilly's going to be having the ball in his hands in the middle of the floor with some space to work tonight. And so looking forward for that matchup.
Hey, we're pulling for you, Coach. We believe in you. How about go Tours on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Go Tours.
Back to you, Don.
Kyle Medier down there with Coach Coleman. I'm going to have to give Kyle a hard time when he gets up here. You know, Coach Coleman shows up first class to these ball games. He's got on his blue Golden Tour pullover, but underneath that pullover is a sharp-looking tie. And one of Coach Coleman's trademarks, from what I understand, from his coaching career so far. And this is a second season leading the Golden Tours. So the two teams are with their two coaches, just kind of getting some last-minute instructions, and we'll get to starting lineups for you as they head out to the court. Colin, I'm going to let you get the microphone on, but what I noticed is Coach Coleman's got you way underdressed.
Yeah, no,
he's got that sharp tie.
So sharp.
Of course, we mentioned that's one of his trademarks, right? It's a tie.
You should see the tie he's wearing tonight. He broke out this blue diamond with some crystals in it. It's really sharp. And then, of course, the jacket.
So the Golden Tours will start out with number 12, Cole Navarre, number 10, Pierce McCormick, number 2, Zay Trent. Ashton Lilly's out there. I don't have his number, 22. And number 11, Dawson Ortego. Eagles get a quick, fast break right there coming off the tip. They out quickly to a 2-0 lead. They're going to give some half-court pressure. Trent brings it up to Ashton Lilly. Goes into the far corner. Lilly ends up with the ball. Trent's got the thing at the top of the key. Shots put up by number 10. Pierce McCormick in the corner is no good. Rosepine to quickly get the ball up the court. They'll be led by number 15 at the top. He swings it down to the far corner. Golden Tours are going to come out in a man-to-man defense. Nice job right there. Cuts off the baseline, Dawson Ortego. Eagles will reset up their offense now. Looking to get the ball into the big number 50, looks like. Great job there out there. Other than the Golden Tours leave him wide open at the top right there. It's going to fall no good. Rebound is by number 12, Cole Navarre. The Eagles will tie him up. It's going to be jump ball. It's going to be Golden Tour basketball. Thought we were going to get a foul call right there. McCormick has been bringing the ball up the court earlier in the season. A little difference right here. It's going to be brought up now by Zay Trent. I haven't seen the Golden Tours in a couple of weeks, so that's a little different change for them. Trent's got it at the top. Sends it into the corner to Ortego. Three-pointer is up and good for the Golden Tours, and they've taken their first lead of the ball game at 3-2 with 6:30 to go here in the game. In the first quarter. Trent almost comes up with a turnover right there. Thought we was going to get an over the back right there, but Trent ends up with the ball quickly up the court. He's going to be fouled, I believe, by number 15. A little bump right there, a little check. That's going to be the Eagles' first foul of the ball game. So Trent's going to inbound the ball on the far baseline with 6:25 to go here in the first quarter. McCormick tries to get loose in the corner. Lilly comes up with the ball out past the three-point line. Takes a couple dribbles, brings it in. It's going to be no good. Rebound by the smallest man on the court, Trent. He tried to get it over to Ortego. Thought he should just gone right back up with that shot right there. But when you live in the land of the Giants, Kyle, sometimes that's a little tougher said than done.
Story of my life. Number 45 is the guy to look for tonight. 50 got some size on him too,
50's been very active. He gets the shot and go up and good right there for the Eagles.
Yeah, so number 50, how in the world do I not have his number? No, I do. Caleb Heights.
Get a foul right there. Looks like by number 22. Lily had the ball up top. What's a bad foul right there? Lily's in no threat of a offensive shot right there, and thought he could come up with a turnover, but he gets a early foul. Tours are trying to inbound the ball. Comes out to number 12, Navarre.
Tristan Evans doing some work on him.
Yeah, he's going to get called for the foul right there. It's his second foul of the ball game, I believe, number 15. So he's got 2 fouls, and the Eagles will have to bring in a substitution here early in the ball game. Checking in is number 10 for the Eagles.
Hines.
Well, it's frustrating as a starting point guard right there for your team. 2 fouls within the first 2 minutes of the ball game, and you're going to be out for the rest of the first quarter at minimum.
Jeez.
Trent's got the ball, gets it to Lilly. He's looking to see what he's got. Swings it over to number 10, McCormick. They go to far corner to Trent. But Trent's trying to get that pass, but he's in the middle of the lane. He's either got to take that shot or he's got to give the ball up a little earlier right there. It's his second turnover right in the lane like he did.
Tell you what, Trent's a stealing machine. He'll steal your snack on the at the lunch table, that's for sure.
That's going to be off the Tours, yeah. Nice hustle right there by number 45 for the Eagles. Was able to bat the ball off of Cole Navarre's leg, number 12 for the Tours. So we're going to stay here on the south end of the court with Eagle basketball. With 5:09 to go in the game, the Eagles currently lead 4-3 over the Golden Tours.
Oh, nice steal by Lily.
Lily comes up with a steal.
Boy, if he could dunk that would just be great.
And the layup's up and good.
I'll take a layup. So 5-4, Don.
So the Golden Tours retake the lead 5-4. They apply man-to-man full court pressure right here. The Eagles break it. Well, that's a late foul call.
Yeah.
Kyle, you know, I realized who we're missing. We're missing the Vizier.
Yeah, we're missing
I don't know
Vizier.
if he's still with the team or he's not on tonight's roster.
Yeah, I don't show him out there.
He's the big man for the Tours.
Who else we're missing? Tony Tremonti.
I don't know where Tony's at tonight.
Come see us tonight.
First free throw. The boys continue the free throw barrage that the girls put on in the first game. Their first free throw is up and good.
Caleb Heights.
That's going to get him a second free throw.
Caleb what?
That ties the ball game 5-5.
Caleb easy 6'3" right there, and he's a big kid.
Oh yeah, he's at least 6'3". Second one's up and good as well. So the Eagles take a 6-5 lead now with 4:46 to go in the first quarter. A little bit of pressure right there. Trent does a great job of blocking it. Gets it to Navarre. Gets it back up to Trent, kind of reset the offense. The Eagles stay with that pressure.
Mr. Heights.
Foul's going to be on number 50 right there. It's going to be his first foul. They quickly got 4 fouls now on the Eagles.
Yeah.
With just 3.5 minutes into this ball game.
Playing really aggressive.
Eagles will stand their man-to-man defense right here. Trent's got the ball up top.
Well, Trent's got some
He's got to be careful right there. Rosepine loves the trap. 3-pointers put up right there by Dawson Ortego, and it's going to fall short. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Rosepine basketball. He had a great look at the basket right there.
They did.
And just got a little nervous, I think. Golden Tours apply the pressure. Turnover by Lily.
McCormick.
Gets it to McCormick, and he's up and good with the layup. Nice job right there. Golden Tours are still giving them trouble on that press right there. Ball's on the ground. We're going to get a timeout by Rosepine.
Yeah, a little timeout.
Well, that's a very lenient timeout call. So with 3:59 to go here in the first quarter, your Sulphur Golden Tours lead the Rosepine Eagles 7-6.
Hey, guys, you're listening to the Tornado Radio Network. We're here in the bunker with the Golden Tornado basketball team. Boys taking on the Rosepine Eagles. If you're listening in from Rosepine, shout out to you guys, too. We appreciate y'all tuning into the feed. And we got to take care of some sponsors because they take care of us. If your computer blows up or breaks down or anything,
don't call Don Martin.
Don't call Don. Call Southern Technologies. Sean Davis, sponsoring the Tornado Radio Network. But we got to get back to the bunker.
Please don't call Don Martin if your computer breaks.
He can plug it. He can unplug it and plug it back in.
That's about the extent of it, Kyle.
It's a factory reset. He's going to charge you a minimum labor, though, $25. Oh, go get it, Lily. I got to tell you a story about Lily in a second. Don't let me forget. Big 5-0 trying to drop the 3.
Trent comes up with that rebound right there, and he's going to be fouled by number 45.
Braden Williams.
Little reach-in foul right there. That's going to be their 5th foul.
You're right, Don. It's a different look with Trent at the point, but, I think you've got to – I like it. It's a little change.
Yep.
See what happens.
Well, and this time they changed it back up. McCormick brought the ball up court. Lily. Free throw line. It's going to be sharp, but he's fouled by number 1, looks like.
Kyle Bosley.
It's going to be a 2-shot foul. Looks like checking in for the Golden Tours.
Frank.
Is going to be number 1, Donald Brown.
No, that's Brown. Where's Frank?
Well.
Is Frank on the roster?
No.
What?
That's another name we're missing.
Frank the Tank. We interviewed him last week.
May have a couple of players out with injury or something. Yeah. We don't get into all the specifics with Coach on the injuries and stuff. He just gave us the lineup for who he's got dressed out tonight. And actually, I think he's got 10 dressed out tonight, and he only gave us 9 on the roster, I think. So I got to figure out maybe who may be down there that's available.
There you go, Lily. So Lily connects on both his freebies.
And that's going to extend the lead now to 8-6 for the Golden Tours with 3:42 to go in the first quarter of this ball game.
Oh, Zay Trent.
Hey, they better wake up over there, Kyle, on the front row.
Wow. Dude, he looked like Spider-Man.
He wanted some popcorn. He smelled that popcorn over there.
I'm telling y'all, guys, y'all got to get down to the bunker. Get off this feed, get to the bunker, get you some popcorn, some concessions.
Guys, this is two good ball teams from what we've seen so far. Very impressed with Rosepine, the athleticism of this team, Kyle.
Very athletic, matching up well.
I think they've actually got a size across all 5 players. I think they've got a little size advantage.
Yeah, these are big kids.
I'll get a reach-in foul right there by number 22, Lily for the Golden Tours. That's going to be his first foul of the game.
Don, I think they had a really good football team this year too.
Yeah, so some of these players may be just working their way back into basketball. Usually some of the smaller schools, a lot of the athletes will play 2, if not 3 sports throughout the year. So maybe a few of these kids, like I say, working their way back into basketball shape. So that's going to be a turnover there, which will be Golden Tour basketball. Up 9-6 now. Trent brings the ball just past half court. Rosepine's been bringing a lot of pressure up to that half court line. Done a great job so far tonight. Gets it back to Trent at the top. Tries to get in the Lily. McCormick's with a 3-pointer. It's going to be a little short right there. A little outside his range of what he normally takes. But a lot of great defensive pressure right there. I think it's going to be Golden Tour basketball.
Talk to me.
Yeah, McCormick did a good job right there of applying the pressure. We get a quick turnover. It's going to be Golden Tour basketball with 2:54 to go in the first quarter. Trent and McCormick are going to both bring the ball up court now. Look, a little different look to break some of that pressure. Lily goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebound by Navarre does a great job, and he goes to go up with his rebound off his shot, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by number 10. We've now got number 5, Coleman, checking in from McCormick with 2:41 to go here in the first quarter.
Who's number 5, Don? Elijah. That's Coleman.
Yes, Coleman. 3-pointer's no good. Coleman comes in and gets a quick rebound. Gets it out to Cole Navarre.
Oh, man. Oh, nice effort.
Nice job by Coleman right there.
Wow, just battling.
We mentioned Coleman earlier in the ball game. We're going to have a timeout right there.
Great timeout.
Yeah, it's a nice job right there by Navarre. Comes up with a loose ball. But we mentioned Coleman, I guess being a coach's son, he just seems like he's in the right position a lot of times when he's on the court.
Yeah, knows the game, probably been around it a long time.
Let's give a little shout out to David Missy and Missy's Grocery.
What's up?
Another longtime sponsor of Tornado Radio Network. He's been there with us from the start.
Yep.
David, Missy's Grocery, been in business for over 70 years.
What y'all saying? He was a big part of getting everybody fed after the storm, right?
David was up and running within 2 days after the storm. So did a great job of getting groceries out to the people after both hurricanes. And David himself was a Golden Tour athlete here along with me back in the 80s, and his kids played ball here as well. So,
yeah, Don, you got to see a picture I've got of the old Missy's grocery store in my office. I picked it out of an antique catalog.
Really?
Yeah. It's a big talking point when people come see me.
Yeah, the store was started by David's grandfather George.
Yeah, I think it's a picture of George and another gentleman. Buries it.
Coleman
buries
with a nice three-pointer right there to run the lead now to 12-6 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And the Tours continue their full court pressure. Coleman's going to get a little reach-in foul right there.
So Elijah, was he a sophomore?
Coleman?
Young Tour, yeah.
I believe, yes, a sophomore. Yeah, Tour's got a young roster out there right now. So the Eagles are staying outside that three-point line.
Blood.
Shot's going to be up and it's good. Nice job right there.
Kyle Bosley.
Trent quickly. Lily gets the ball in Trent. He gets up the court. Not much pressure right there by Rosepine for a change, but they look to be in that little man-to-man trap right there. Lily pump fakes it, takes a dribble in the lane once he gets him up, and he's got an easy up and in there for a score.
Oh, Lily, he sold me a Firehouse sub the other night. Made me get the soup and the fries.
He upsold you?
He upsold me so well. Extra cheese. It was a $40 sandwich, Lily. You're killing me.
So the Eagles swing the ball around.
Big
Three-pointers put up. It's going to be no good. Navarre with the rebound. Gets over to Lily, who's looking for him. He's going to bring it up the court. Trying to find Trent right there. Now he finds him. Trent looks to penetrate right there, but he's got to set it back up at the top. Navarre on the wing. Dribble penetrates to Coleman in the corner. He drives the baseline.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be up, and it's no good, but it's going to be a blocking foul right there. Foul's going to be on number 22. That's going to send Coleman to the line for 2 free throws right here.
And Coleman's got some moves, too. So we got some quick kids out there right now with Pierce, Trent, Coleman.
Dawson Ortego, number 11 for the Tours, is looking to check in. First free throw is up, and it's good by Coleman.
I'm trying to think. Mitch had a nickname for Ortego.
Ortego's checking in for Navarre.
Let me look this up. I had to research him on YouTube.
Yeah, Mitch Red wasn't able to make the game tonight. I think he'll be back with listeners on Thursday night.
Randus, Clark Kent. That's who Ortego was dubbed last week. We had Iverson for Trent. Nice rebound.
The rebound right there is by number 1, Donald Brown.
Donald Brown. The technical or a timeout?
No, it's going to be a technical on the Rosepine coach. He thought his player got fouled right there going in for that layup.
Oh, he's not being very kind about it, huh?
Well, he started out and he wasn't getting any kind of love from the official, so he
teed him up.
He kept on with wanting a little attention.
Ad-lib,
yeah, and he got all the attention he wanted.
Well, let's play some music.
That's going to send Coleman to the free throw line. Tours currently lead 16-8. 35 seconds to go in the. Coleman misses the first free throw.
Come on, Coleman. These are freebies, babe.
Second shot's going to be up.
There it is.
It's good.
There he is. Woo!
So that's going to move the lead now to 17-8 with 35 seconds to go. And now, Kyle, that was more. You didn't see a bunch of hollering or anything by the Rosepine coach. That's just every once in a while when them coach will take a technical right there. Just if nothing else, just kind of get the attention of the referee. Like, hey, there's probably been a couple plays he thought his men were fouled on and the no foul calls were made. Brown gets it down low to Ortego. Shot's no good. Rosepine. Boy, the boys are like the girls, Kyle. They quickly get the ball back up the court. They don't wait around at all.
Big shot by number 10.
Number 10, he's not afraid to jack it up either. Trent with the rebound. I think that's Trent's third or fourth rebound already, Kyle.
I'm telling you. He's got a lot of honey.
Trent brings all the way down the court. Kicks it to the corner to Coleman. Shots up. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Nice hustle right there. Brown comes up with the ball. Right before the buzzer. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul. That's going to send Brown to the line for 2 free throws as time expires at the end of the first quarter.
Hey, I think Coach likes what he sees.
The foul's going to be on number 50 for the Eagles, I believe. And what's key about that is that's his second foul of the ball game.
Guys, we got 20 on the feed, 19 on the feed. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the Tornado Radio Network. Donnie Be Good, Martin, Kyle Medier coming to you live here from the bunker here at Sulphur High School.
Let's see who's going to get this foul call, Kyle.
Tell you what, we got a game. Tours really expanding their lead.
Maybe put a little time back on the clock. So it looks like they're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock. realistically, the foul happened before the end of the quarter, so the clock really should have stopped on the foul call.
Yeah.
Actually, going to be, I don't know how to figure this out, but it's going to be 0.18.
I just texted him.
Who?
The guy running the clock said it should be 0.18. It seemed like the right number.
I'm glad we got you here, Kyle.
Yeah. So Brown's going to the line, trying to get some free points for us.
And actually, with 0.18, nothing can happen. So first shot's up and it's no good. Free points, Kyle. You got to take advantage of free points. So Brown's going to be there with his second one. It's going to be up, and it's going to be good.
I'm really paying attention. The Rosepine bench right now is making a little noise, and I can see him jawing a little bit with Coleman.
So that's going to run us to the end of the first quarter, Kyle.
Yeah, man.
The Sulphur Golden Tours have taken an 18-8 lead over the visiting Rosepine Eagles.
Man, this is a neat year. If we want to talk about the positives, we're seeing a lot of different teams come in. I mean, we played Midland last week. We've got Rosepine.
Was the Louisiana Midland or the Texas Midland?
Louisiana
Midland.
And, so we're seeing a lot of different looks. I think the coaches, and I talked to Coach Maddox before the game for Rosepine. He's like, we're just trying to get games. And just like Coleman is, I mean, hey, you guys want to play? That's kind of Midland was last minute. And this game.
Well, I'll tell you the other reason these games are important is obviously everyone's dealing with COVID right now. But if you happen to have a couple players test positive later in the season, you got to cancel a couple games. The games that you got in earlier, you're wanting to kind of push it ahead of time because, if you get shut down later in the season and you've already missed some games or hadn't got some stuff scheduled before then, kind of put your team a little further behind.
Yeah. But, we're excited. We've got a great turnout here, too. We've got some good viewers on the feed. We've got 15 watching. Hopefully some Rosepine fans, or if they couldn't make the game, hey, that's why we're here. We're here for you, the Tornado Radio Network. And we're going to get cranked up here in the second period.
Kyle, I believe so far our Catherine Moses is watching from Shreveport, Louisiana.
There you go. Shout out to her.
Her nephew is playing. I didn't get the name of her nephew, but she had texted us earlier to see what time we'd be on the air tonight, and we appreciate that, Miss Moses. Hope you're enjoying the ball game. Hope you're enjoying seeing your nephew play.
Oh, Coleman really getting in there trying to get a steal.
That's going to be a walk right there. The player for Rosepine went down on a knee to get the ball, and as soon as he stands up right there, it's an immediate walk. So 15, you've got the roster over there, Kyle. 15.
Yeah, that's Tristan Evans.
Is checked back into the ball game, along with the 10 stays in the ball game. So Rosepine comes out with a little smaller lineup, at least at the guard positions, to start the second quarter.
See, I'm more comfortable with this lineup because we see eye to eye most of these people. And Tristan.
Lily's got the ball. He pump fakes it. Nice job by Rosepine denying the baseline. Back out to Trent up top. Trent's going to reset everything. Got the offense spread out right now. Trent looks to drive the lane.
Better get ready.
Either get a layup or layup is no good. He's either wanting a layup right there. A little anxious right there.
Yeah.
Rosepine player jumped up in the air, I think in anticipation of making a pass, and the guard for Rosepine broke when he jumped, and he wasn't there anymore, and ends up resulting in a walk call. So the ball will remain with the Golden Tours.
Steal.
Not sure what Coleman was trying to do there, but yes, a steal for the Eagles.
Number 45.
Currently down 18-8. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Golden Tours will remain in the man-to-man defense. Rosepine's got the ball on the far side. A little dribble penetration right there. Kicks it to the near side.
Oh,
three-pointers up and good for the Rosepine Eagles. Yeah, Golden Tours didn't get to do a good job right there rotating over. They doubled up when he drove the lane, and they didn't get any backside rotation right there.
Come on!
Lily answers with a three-pointer for the Golden Tours of his own.
The number 6 with a side of fries.
Lily may be the most athletic player on the that's a charge right there. That's a great job by Ortego.
Wow, that's Clark.
Clark Kent, you called him earlier. Mitch Red called him.
Kent.
Well, I hope we don't mess that up because Mitch made a comment.
He get mad at us.
Mitch told us to make sure that we don't mess up any of his
don't
nicknames.
Screw it up, guys.
Hey, if he's not here, there's nothing he can say.
Hey, Lily played some football this year, too, for the Tours.
Yep.
Uh-oh, big three.
Another three is up and good for Lily. And, Kyle, let me tell you what this does as well. This is going to change the defense for Rosepine. So now they'll have to come out. A steal by Ortego right there.
Ortego.
Tries to get it over. But what that does is.
Oh, come on, Coleman.
what that's going to do is that's going to open up the little shove, couple little push and shoves right there. Well, you can see McCormick check in for Coleman.
Yeah.
He gets called for a foul. He may get called for a technical foul as well. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have a technical on Coleman.
Yeah, like I said before, I think the bench of Rosepine has been talking. I know Coleman responded a little bit with some gestures. And,
well,
hey, I mean, it's all a good fun, but really the push.
Well, what happens right there,
team, you know?
Coleman's a very aggressive, very, kind of, I'm not going to say a dirty player, but just a very aggressive player. He's always in the middle of the action.
Yeah.
And the ball went out of bounds right there, and him and the Rosepine player kind of just got a little tangled up, and probably a little conversation happened between.
Little whatnots.
Coleman probably doesn't take much
he was whispering sweet nothings into his ear. It's not Valentine's Day, guys. It's not February.
But what I was talking about right there is that the second three-pointer by Lilly is going to cause Rosepine to come out on defense, and that's going to really open up things, I think, for the Golden Tours.
Trent trying to get that steal, trying to steal that snack, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Trent tried to anticipate where that guard was going to go instead of letting him go there. When he anticipated, he tried to step in and make the steal right there, and he's going to get called for the foul, though.
Tell you what, your little Debbie is not safe.
That's going to be out of bounds. Ortego and Lilly had the defense right there. I thought it was off of Lily's leg, but we're going to get the call right there. It's going to be Golden Tour basketball now with 5:50 to go in the second quarter. Golden Tours currently lead 24-11. Trent's going to bring the ball up court. See what I was talking about right there, Kyle. Now it's spread out that whole defense. Trent goes in for the layup, and it's up and good. But see, they're not able to double up right there.
Timeout.
That second three-point shot takes that defense into another defense right there and opens things up for Trent.
So we got a Caleb Heights fan on the feed. Shout out. He's having a good game. He's got 3, according to my records. But, man, overall, it's been a really solid game. Now, I know the Tours have got a really nice lead, but a lot of fast-paced basketball. The bunkers.
Let's give a compliment, though, to the Golden Tours and Coach Adam Coleman, though. We've seen constant improvement from the time we watched Coach Coleman just over a year ago when he took the reins for the Golden Tours. Right. So, seen a lot of improvement, and he's had to do it this year with a few different players, and had 1 or 2 players that were football players that decided not to come out for basketball to kind of concentrate on football and things. So
it's tough.
He's done it with a little different lineup.
It's got to be tough coming in. But, one of the things I loved about Coleman in the initial interview was just telling me about the culture. And it just takes some time, kids buying into that. But overall, I think we've got a really bright future here. Golden Tour basketball back down to the belly of the bunker.
So Rosepine, once again, is trying to get the ball in. It's going to be a kick ball right there by Rosepine. That's going to be Golden Tour basketball. Trent just gets in there and causes disruption.
Like I said, the guy's trying to have a snack, and he just steals it.
So Trent's going to inbound it to Brown right here. Brown's going to quickly bring it up court. Gives it to Lilly. Near the top. They got to guard Lilly now. McCormick frees up for a 3, though. His 3 is going to be up, and it's good for the Golden Tours.
With the McCormick seasoning on the end of that one. Oh, look at
Brown comes up with a steal, and a layup is up and good.
Downtown Brown.
So that's going to run the lead out to 31-11 now for the Golden Tours.
Oh, boy. Oh, look at Lilly.
Well, the Golden Tours are really aggressive tonight. They're all over the floor.
Oh, big 5-0. Ooh,
shot's going to be up and good. Both toes were on the three-point line right there, so that's going to just be a 2.
Loud and clear, Mr. Heights. That's just a 2, Don?
McCormick sets up for another 3.
McCormick!
And it's up and good.
For 3. Wow.
Well, they've made the mistake of leaving McCormick alone twice so far.
Tell you what.
Looks like we're going to get a foul right there on I think it's going to be on McCormick. They called it on number 1. He wasn't anywhere around the ball. We'll take that, though. It's on Brown. Brown's not going to like it.
Picked on.
Donald Brown's not going to like that call, but it was either going to have to be on Lilly or McCormick. So Brown didn't have any fouls, so we'll take that one on Brown. He'll take one for the team right there.
You got a Zane Bryant fan on the field. And
Ashton Lilly with the steal right there. He drives the lane. It's no good. Trent falls up, no good. Lilly with the rebound, guys. No good again.
Is that a regulation-sized goal or what?
Man, they just couldn't come up with the ball right there.
Just won't go in. Check the air in that ball.
Looks like the Golden Tours are going to have a foul. I believe it's on Lilly. Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
Thought he was going to get a jump ball right there, but he kind of had one arm between the legs of the defender and one arm around the legs of the defender, and they didn't give him the jump ball. I see Dawson Cole Navarre's up for the Golden Tours.
Got Stinson checking in for the Eagles. Here comes Navarre. Out goes
Navarre's
Ortega.
going to be in.
Nope.
No, going to be in for Lily. Give Lily a little break right here. And Lily, that was the second foul on Lily. So we'll give him a little break, especially with 34-13 lead. First free throw's up and it's no good. Tracked down by Ortego.
Lily's going to take a bite of that meatball sub he's got over there in his bag.
They're going to give the ball to Trent, who brings it up.
Here it is.
Finds Brown down low. Nice pass right there. Nice little cross lane pass. It's up and good for Brown.
Kind of look like Patrick Mahomes, man.
Well, Brown really gets up in there. McCormick does a great job of coming up with the turnover right there.
Look, you got a man.
Navarre ends up with the ball outside to Trent. Looks to dribble, penetrate right there. Swings it to Brown outside.
Oh, nice.
Nice pass to Navarre right there. The corner of the free throw line, and it's going to be good.
Did somebody just turn on a light switch?
It's going to be a charge right there. Who you think got that charge right there?
That's your boy, Clark Kent.
Well, he did a great job right there. The Rosepine defender kind of playing out of control right there, and he just set up. And once he got set up, the Rosepine young man jumped up in the air to make the pass, and there wasn't anywhere for him to land.
Ortego's that guy, and you can tell because as soon as he takes that charge, everybody goes, that's our boy. He's there when you need it.
That's his second charge tonight he's taken.
And I feel like he's averaging a charge a game because he's very synonymous with doing that, throwing his body out there for his teammates.
Navarre goes with his left hand right there and looks to drive the lane, and one of the Rosepine players kind of gets his hand in there and gets the ball kicking around and ends up going out of bounds on the tour. So it's going to be Rosepine basketball now. 3:27 to go. Trent's over there in the middle of it again, though, Kyle.
Yep,
Trent causes another turnover for Rosepine. So as quickly as I said that, now it's Golden Tour basketball, leading 38-13 with 3:23 to go here in the second quarter.
Man, that score never sounded so good. Look at
Trent's looking to make his pass. Gets free. Gets McCormick freed up. Now Brown frees up in the corner. The shot's going to be no good. Rebound comes around. One of them little guards again, Kyle, number 10.
You got to watch
for
out
Rosepine. Comes up with the ball. He's bringing the ball up the court.
That's Hunter Hines for the Eagles.
Sulphur stays in their man-to-man defense. Three-pointers up. Hits both sides of the rim. No good.
Eagle.
Follow-up there. Shot by the rebound and follow-up shot by number 2. He thought he got fouled there on the shot. No foul was called. It's going to be out of bounds. Rosepine basketball.
Big three by Hines. Going to fall short.
Unfortunately, hit the bottom of the net, but didn't go through the rim to get to the bottom of the net, Kyle.
I do that all the time, except whenever I compete against three-point competitions. Yeah. I hope Trent's been practicing, man. I mean.
So for our listeners that weren't watching last year and haven't heard earlier this year, my partner in crime up here, Kyle Medier. Politely, look, Navarre with a nice steal right there. Navarre.
Oh, he tried to dunk it, Donnie. He tried to dunk it.
He was looking to get a little rim action right there. Ball goes in and he's fouled. But Kyle Medier made a challenge last year to the district. Sulphur had the district three-point champion.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name now.
I don't either.
His name escapes me. But
he went to West Monroe, I think, after that competition.
Yeah, he didn't stay in Sulphur. So Kyle challenged the young man. And Larry Bird-esque on the last shot of the competition.
Yeah.
Kyle drains a three.
Drained it, guys.
So this year, Kyle's had to put I've coerced him to put his title up for grabs.
No, it's on the line, and it's up for the taking for Trent if he wants it.
So that challenge was made earlier in the season, and we'll have to figure out later this year how that's going to play out.
That's right. That's right. Donnie, we got some great sponsors. We talk about George's all the time because he's always getting us out of the doghouse. Cutters has the baddest mowers on the planet. Cabbage Patch. I didn't talk about Nancy Roy, one of the sweetest ladies in Sulphur, business owner. She's got all kinds of flowers and gifts in her shop. She's been around a very long time. Also, her business been serving the community for years.
If you're having to do a little repairs to your house and you need some insulation, it's called Bison Coatings.
That's Bison with a B, a capital B.
Casey Pivotal, another former Sulphur Golden Tour.
Yep.
Another great sponsor of our program here.
Hey, Casey will insulate your house and then give you a private concert in your living room. He can sing. He can sing. So Casey, we got only 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
And the Golden Tours currently lead 40-13. Well, a lot of action here in the first half, Kyle.
It's been awesome, man. This was everything I imagined and more. You know, Coach Maddox talking about his Eagles said they've faced the same adversity as every other team, but he really brought a big crew tonight with him. And he was thinking he wouldn't have a full set of starters.
It's going to be a steal by McCormick. It's going to be up and good.
Boy, Pierce is really playing with an attitude tonight.
Well, I love it.
Look at it go. Wow.
Trent comes up with a steal. I think they also played a JV game over at the 9th grade campus.
Yeah.
As well. But you're right. He brought his full roster.
That's been his challenge, is trying to get all his starters in it. And it seems like, COVID's prevented him from having a full lineup with all of his starters.
We mentioned the football season.
In the football season, yeah. Those guys went deep this year, too.
So Trent's going to back out now with a 144. He's going to reset the offense. Rosepine, as we mentioned, they're kind of in the extended zone now. They're not in that man-to-man, but they're really running their zone out.
Ooh,
nice pass, nice assist by McCormick into Navarre. And it's going to be another bucket for the Golden Tours. 45-13 with 1:18 to go here in the second quarter.
Oh, big three by 2-2.
Rebound right there by Lilly.
Cole Donahue.
Trent's going to bring it up the court now. We're just under 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Down to Navarre down low. Lilly at the top of the key. Trent gets freed up. I thought he was going to take a three.
He's going to show me what he's got.
Little shot on the baseline right there by Navarre. It's no good.
Well, Pierce.
Little hustle by Pierce. McCormick. Ball's going to go out of bounds. That'll be Rosepine basketball. Trent's not a traditional scorer.
No.
More of a ball handler out there. So, it was going to – it's instant excitement when Trent puts up that three because it just doesn't happen much.
I know. You just better be ready come the time to take the belt.
So Rosepine's able to break the press. Lilly comes up with a rebound.
Nice hustle by Lilly there. There's
so
Brown.
You may be wondering why the Tours are still pressing with a 45-13 lead, but I mean, that's just how they play. And you won't see Coach Coleman change much. You're trying to get your reps in.
Yep. Checking in.
Dawson, Clark Kent Ortego checks in for Trent.
Yep.
With 29 seconds to go here in the second quarter. As I mentioned, the Tours will remain in their full court defense.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Steal right there by McCormick. Got his head up looking down. Finds Navarre. Shot's going to be up and it's no good, but he's fouled from behind. So he's going to head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. What I was mentioning, though, Kyle, is the Golden Tours will stay in that man-to-man press, whether it's a tie ball game, whether they're down by 40 or they're up by 40. Yeah. That's just the way they play. And Coach Coleman, maybe toward the end of a ball game may kind of call off the horses a little bit. Check into the ball game for the Golden Tours is going to be number 34, James Lewis. Go check in for number 1, Brown, with 16 seconds to go. No, I'm sorry, not Brown. Lilly checks out. Brown stays in the ball game. Second free throw is up, and it's also good. Rosepine has a couple of players check into the ball game now for the last 16 seconds of the first half, with the Golden Tours leading 47-13.
It's Simeon Shiver getting some playing time. And 34, Aiden Shell for the Eagles. There's Shell going up for it.
Good, nice job right there, breaking the press.
Yeah, nice putback.
Get a little backside rebound there by number 2, and the putback is up and good.
It's Stimson. Oh, sails over his head.
Yeah, Brown tried to hit Ortego on the backside right there. So it's going to be out of bounds with 0.2 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Golden Tours currently lead 47-15. And that's how
we're going to the house.
That's how we're going to end the first half. The Golden Tours will head to the locker room with a very impressive, Kyle, 47-15 lead over the visiting Rosepine Eagles, who are a team that, I've been impressed with Rosepine. They've just had some trouble getting the ball in the basket, but a very athletic team and haven't stopped fighting the whole first half.
No, it really has. It's been action-packed, and I think the style that Coleman's playing, the kids are really catching up to it, and you're starting to see the benefits of it. Let's highlight some players tonight. We saw Pierce absolutely find his shot from the perimeter. We saw...
Well, what was kind of key right there is you had back-to-back trips down the floor. Actually, Lilly hits the big man for the Tours, hits back-to-back three-pointers.
Yep.
They adjust their defense to accommodate Lilly. A few trips down the floor after that, you see McCormick come down with back-to-back threes.
Man, it's just when you see your teammate do something well and get you geared up, your threes start dropping. Trent has been an absolute disaster for the Eagles with his skills and his ability to disrupt what you're trying to do. And hey, Ortego, taking 2 for the team on the floor with those 2 charging calls. So overall, very impressive first half by the Golden Tours. Hey guys, 22 viewers right now. You're listening to the Tornado Radio Network. Golden Tornado basketball taking on the Rosepine Eagles. Want to give all of you much love. Thanks for tuning in. If you're from Rosepine, thank you for tuning in. Got to give a shout out to my buddy in Rosepine, Garrett Swallow of Swallow's Meat Market. If you're ever up there, Donnie, I'm telling you, smoked boudin, smoked sausage, get your deer processing.
Swallow's Meat Market, huh?
Swallow's Meat Market.
He's on the west or the east side of the highway.
Oh, that's a great question. I'm no Christopher Columbus, but I just know if you're going to Leesville and you're heading that way from North Pine, it's going to be on your left. So
on the left, on the west side of the road.
We're going to take a break. We got 8 minutes, little breather. We'll be right back.
Don Martin and Kyle Meddy with Tornado Radio Network. Back to getting things loosened up for the start of the second half. Excuse me. Kyle's headed downstairs to catch Coach Coleman to get a few thoughts on the first half. While I'm thinking about it, they just had a raffle at halftime in support of the boys basketball team. We haven't been able to mention them yet, but Bayou Beds. If you need a bed, go see Bayou Beds in Sulphur, Louisiana on Maplewood Drive. And Bayou Beds donated, not only donated, I believe, a mattress for first prize, but donated some discounts on some other items if you buy a ticket, from what I understand. So that was a great fundraiser right there for the Golden Tour basketball team. We appreciate everything he does for Tornado Radio Network. And also, I know that there's been some other fundraising projects in the community, not only for the high school, but for some charity work as well with some cancer patients and that type of thing. And they've always stepped up and supported the community in every which way they could. So we certainly appreciate Bayou Beds, and we would appreciate you going by there and repaying the favor. Well, we're going to go down to court right now to Kyle Medier with Coach Adam Coleman.
Guys, I'm down here in the belly of the bunker where the barometric pressure is so low that my ears are about to explode, so bear with us. I'm here with Coach Coleman. His Tours are absolutely lighting it up in the first half. What are some things you saw, and what, if anything, can you improve on in the second half?
Well, absolutely. There's plenty to improve on, but that's what winners do. And these young men are absolute winners. They took the things that we needed to work on from that loss on Saturday. They didn't let it defeat them, and they went to work yesterday. And you saw a lot of execution, a lot of work on their part from the preparation yesterday coming out on the floor tonight. But obviously, we can improve on just taking care of the ball. We had a couple of careless turnovers, but again, playing the speed that they're playing right there, you're going to have one or two of those.
Coach, I'm noticing from up top the attitude. I'm noticing that attitude. Talk to us a little bit about the attitude. Is that something that you talk to your boys about? Because, I mean, it's obvious through a few players. I'm like, there's a little bit of a chip out there.
Absolutely. You know, we sitting in Sunday service, we talked with our boys yesterday about the word enthusiasm. Our pastor talked about the word enthusiasm, just the inner spirit. And so that's been our word for the last 2 days. And they are doing a great job of playing with some enthusiasm, and they're having fun. And when you're having fun in this game, good things start happening for you.
Hey, me and Donnie Be Good are up there in the booth having a great time watching this game. Hey, we're going to get back there in a second. This is Coach Coleman coming to you live on the Tornado Radio Network. Tours on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go Tours.
Appreciate Coach Adam Coleman giving us a few minutes. You know, some of the coaches don't like to give much time coming in and out of periods like that. And Coach Coleman has always been very gracious to us during the basketball telecast to visit with us a little bit and give us some insight on what we're seeing. Speaking of coaches, you know, one of my favorite coaches at Sulphur High is Coach Sam Moore. And Sam is a very big supporter of all this Golden Tour athletics. And when Coach Moore knows that we're on the air, I would generally get a text from Coach Moore wanting me to make an announcement or make sure he knows I'm going to talk about the baseball team because I love baseball, but
yeah,
he doesn't let me miss much, Kyle. But baseball's right around the corner already.
I can't. You know, last year we got cut short, or I guess earlier this year we got cut short. Man, I was looking forward to it.
Just a little quick announcement as we get started. They started what they call their dog series today, with Cade McBride's Pirates team taking game one by a score of 16-1. As you know, very tough conditions this afternoon. Was cold and raining.
Just miserable.
If you don't have anything to do tomorrow, game two will be at Field 37 at 3:30. So the Dog Days does a great job of splitting up the roster. So you see some younger players that you may not normally get to see in varsity action. And so if you don't have anything going on tomorrow afternoon, 3:30 at Field 37 at McMurray Park, go check out the Golden Tour baseball team.
Man, I remember checking out St. Amant earlier in the year, playing the tours, and boy, they look good. There's Pierce kicking it out to Ortego, as I like to call it. Okay, Ortego. It's Ortego. Don't hurt me.
McCormick's got it up top, gets it to Lily down bottom, takes one dribble,
Lily
tries to go backside. It's no good. It's going to be rounded up by the Rosepine Eagles.
Yeah, nice shadow cast over by number 45 and 50. There's some tall guys out there for the Eagles.
So 47-17. I'm sure the Eagles coach at halftime pretty much told her, hey, let's just go try to win the third quarter. Don't worry about the score as much as let's win the quarter, and then we'll worry about the fourth quarter from there. And as soon as I say that, we see a three-pointer put up. It's up and good.
That's 5.
So it cuts it to 47-20, and, of course, they'll bring the pressure on defense.
I think we had a Caleb Heights fan on the feed. He's got 5 already in the second half.
Ortego breaks the pressure right there, gets it out to Trent. Gets it in the free throw line. The shot's going to be up, and it's going to be good for Lilly. Nice shot right there by Lilly. Coach Coleman doesn't like something he's seeing. He's got, I guess it was on offense, looks like. But he calls a quick 30-second timeout, Kyle.
Hey, that's all we need to get the party going. Look, guys, Tornado Radio Network, we're here in the bunker. We're watching the boys basketball. Really, really handling up on the Eagles right now so far in the first half. Don, what are some things that you really like?
Well, the big thing, like I said, I think we're seeing so far, and Coach Coleman may have touched on it, but yeah, I know you did. But I mean, just the whole team for the Tours. It's kind of been a team effort tonight.
Energy, man.
You know, there's not been, we can't say Lily's got 28 points. You can't say Trent's got 14 assists or anything like that. Yeah. You know, it's been a total team effort on both. I like the defensive intensity we showed tonight has led to some easy offensive buckets.
That's right. Everybody's hopped on the energy bus. If you haven't read that book, a must-have for any team sport that you're playing. Ball's going to go the other way, huh?
Author's John Gordon. Very, very big John Gordon
fan. You seen that one?
Yes.
Yeah, you read that one?
Mm-hmm. So McCormick's got the ball up top now. Him and Trent look to break the half-court press right here. McCormick gets it to Lilly, who gets it down low to Cole Navarre.
Navarro.
Rebounds up and is going to be good. It's going to send him to the free throw line. Navarre did a great job right there going up with two hands. So he went up real strong with the ball. So even once the foul came in right there, he was in total control, was able to lay it up right there for an easy bucket, and that'll send him to the line.
Yeah, Navarre's my sleeper pick in Golden Tour fantasy basketball. Just from watching him the last few weeks.
Free throws up and good.
He does a lot of things, a lot of sudden things that you may not notice.
Navarre has, in my opinion, Navarre has probably been the most improved player throughout this season as he's got more playing time.
That's right. That's right. And I'm noticing it because it's making an impact for his teammates.
McCormick applies a low pressure to the backcourt right there. Gets called for the foul. Looks like that's going to be his first foul of the game. Ortego works the ball up top right there.
Nice
Trent
steal.
comes up with a steal, gets it to McCormick.
Pierce.
The left is up and good. So you'll get a bucket right there from McCormick and an assist right there from Trent. And they're quickly back.
Oh, look at Navarre getting it. Oh.
But not only Navarre gets it, but that was caused by Trent.
Yeah.
Ball was tracked down by Lilly, who breaks a little pressure there in the corner and gets the ball to Trent, who brings it up the court. Trent's doing a nice job of recognizing that pressure right there, not running into the middle of it and getting himself out of position. You have a 3-second call against the Golden Tours. Not sure. They may have called Lilly for it, I think.
Yeah,
That's going to result in a turnover right there. So the Golden Tours lead 54-20 with 5:16 to go here in the third quarter. Well, they've just been relentless, Kyle, with that pressure tonight.
Yeah.
Going right there, the little guard for Rosepine just dribbles it off his foot. Kind of one of them things. I mean, what else could go wrong for us tonight? And dribbles that one off his foot out of bounds. That'd be Golden Tour basketball. See what I'm talking about right there? Trent recognizes that pressure.
Yeah.
He doesn't get himself into the pressure too quickly.
Navarre.
Oh, Navarre's shot's going to be off. Rebound there by Rosepine. But Trent's doing a nice job of recognizing that pressure. If he crosses half court, then recognizes that pressure, he can't go back at all. He gets himself in a situation. I mean, a jump ball right there. Navarre comes up with a rebound, just isn't able to clear it.
Yeah.
Two Eagles converge on him, and they get a jump ball, and it results in alternating possessions. That'd be Rosepine basketball with 4:44 to go in the third quarter. I get an offensive foul right there.
Interesting.
I believe it was on number 15. Yeah,
15.
That's his fourth. I didn't see the foul.
Tristan Evans, I'm depending on you.
It was a blocking call according to the motion made by the referee. Trent's got the ball up top.
Ooh.
Little slip right there. Lilly kicks it out to Navarre on the far side. He dribbles back up top, trying to get things reset, boy. The Rosepine's giving him all kind of fits out there.
Let's get it out.
And it finally results in a turnover. Rosepine basketball. Lily got just a little too close right there, and he
Yeah.
was trying to get out of the way. That was a nice job right there by the Rosepine player of kind of, I guess you'd say, creating that contact. Brown's going to check in now for Navarre, give Navarre a little break with 4:14 to go here in the third quarter. Rosepine inbounds it underneath their own basket.
Stinson with the ball for the Eagles. Nice over-the-shoulder catch by Mr. Hines.
And that was a nice job. Ortego came out on the guard when he received the pass in the corner. And McCormick, instead of running out to stay with his man, once he recognized the defensive switch, he dropped down and took the passing lane away. Well, the Golden Tours are just all over the guys tonight on defense. Rosepine breaks that pressure, though, gets the ball inside, misses a shot, gets his own rebound, misses a second shot. It's finally going to be brought down by Lilly, who clears the rebound and gives it to Trent. McCormick kicks it to Ortego in the far corner.
Ortego!
The shot's up and it's good. It's a two-pointer.
That's a pretty one. There's Lilly. He's going to drain that three.
Lilly comes up with a turnover. He wanted that three bad. Ends up with to McCormick, who gives it right back to Lilly. Shot's going to be up.
Oh, yeah.
Uses the rim, backboard, and the rim, and it's good. That's that home. That's that home court bounce.
Yep, we call it the bunker bounce.
Trent comes up right there and doesn't give that guy enough room to land. And as he lands, Trent reaches in and gets a foul call. It's going to be his second foul of the ball game. Golden Tours currently lead 58-20. 3:17 left to go here in the third quarter. Navarre's up off the bench and looks like he's going to check in for Ortego.
There you go. That was a good slap. I heard it from up here. Hey, Shivers is in the ball game for the Eagles.
Golden Tours remain their man-to-man defense.
Simeon goes up.
No good.
Nope. Stinson, excuse me. That was Stinson.
Brown ends up with the ball. He's quickly up the court with it. Gives it to Lilly, who gets it to Trent. Gives it back to Brown in the corner. Brown was setting up for that three-pointer. Just wasn't able to cleanly catch the ball. He swings over to McCormick, and McCormick cleanly catches. I can promise you what's about to happen. Looks like we're going to get a foul call right there. Foul call on Rosepine there in the corner. It's going to be their third foul of the quarter. Trent's going to inbound the ball on the far side with 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. Trent's up top, gets it to Navarre. No pressure right there by Rosepine. He's able to clear it up. McCormick's at the top. Golden Tours just really kind of run a little motion offense right here, looking for lanes, looking for openings. McCormick's in the corner for an open three. It's going to be no good. Rebound by Lilly. It's up and it's good for the Golden Tours.
Man, 60-20.
Another steal by the Tours. Trent ends up with the ball. Gets it to McCormick on the near side, dishes it down to Navarre. His shot's up and no good. Rebound's going to be cleared by the Golden Tours, by the Rosepine Eagles, though.
22. Taking it to the house.
Misses a layup right there.
It's Donahue.
Had a couple of Golden Tour defenders on him. Rebounds by Brown, who clears it and gets it out to Trent. Trent's kind of running the offense right here. Looking to see what can't pick up his dribble out there, though. Picked up his dribble near half court. I know he thought he knew what was about to happen, but when you pick up your dribble that far out against this aggressive defense, it's going to take away your passing lane. And that's what happened right there. But luckily, ball's going to remain with the Golden Tours with 1:45 to go here in the third quarter.
A couple guys checking in for the Eagles. Number 34, Aiden Shell, getting some PT in the bunker.
Lilly fakes a shot, dribbles down the lanes, no good. Rebounds made by Navarre. He goes up with it. I think he's going to be fouled.
Captain Shiver with the swat by the Eagles.
It's going to be a foul right there. It's going to be a two-shot. He'll head to the free throw line. It was on the shot. So he'll head to the free throw line with two free throws. 1:27 to go in the third quarter.
See, that's what I was talking about, Don. You hear that? Let me send that back to the shop. Get it tuned up.
Maybe the wire.
I would think so. I don't know.
First free throw is no good. The second one's up. It's going to be good.
There you go. VAR.
So 61-20 now. 1:24 to go in the third quarter.
Trent.
Nice
Look at
hustle
that.
right
That
there.
is a great hustle
Yeah,
play
yeah.
right there. Look at the Tours hustling too, though. Everybody hustling. Oh, wow. Trent just got blasted by Stinson coming across like Sean Taylor of the Washington Redskins, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, 2 nice hustle plays. You had 2
Yeah.
Rosepine Eagles going out of bounds that saved the ball
I hope he's
on
okay,
back-to-back
man.
passes. The Golden Tours finally end up with the ball. And as they're on the ground trying to get the ball every which way they need to, Trent ends up with the ball, and one of the Eagles comes in trying to make a steal and commits his foul.
Oh, boy. Well, Captain Shiver, he's long.
Oh, Navarre is really working hard down low tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to be another foul on the Rosepine Eagles as Navarre was going up for a shot. So that's going to send him to the free throw line for 2 free throws right here. Been very impressed with Cole Navarre tonight. He's had a nice ball game.
We
First one's gonna be up
identified
and good.
Frank last week and got an opportunity to interview. Maybe we'll get to talk to Navarre after the game. And looks like the bench is coming off of the Tours. Coleman's in that group too.
Second one's going to be up, and it's no good. So the Tours lead 62-20 now, just inside a minute to go in the third quarter. I'll have to
Look
work
at
on
Pierce.
some numbers. Well, they call Pierce with a foul right there.
I don't know about that, Don.
Yeah, I thought he got a nice little steal right there. So it looks like checking in for the Golden Tours is going to be 34, James Lewis, who's seen some action already.
The crew.
33.
The crew.
I apologize to 33's mom and dad, but that's the one I don't have on the roster.
We don't have the roster on that.
Number 11, Ortego checks back in as well. Number 5, Coleman. And there's still one I'm missing.
Big 3 in the corner.
Number 24, J.P. Michon.
All right, Coleman's going to take it down for the Tours.
Coleman takes it down, tries to get to Ortego in the corner. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Golden Tour basketball with 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They currently lead 62-20. Coleman inbounds the ball to Ortego, the near side. Gives it back to Coleman. Gets to Misha on the far side.
There it is.
Gets it down low to number 34, James Lewis, for his first basket of the ball game. Nice job by Lewis down low.
There goes Shivers. Back out to Steins. Wow, the big man really pouring it on.
He's had a couple 3-point baskets tonight as well.
That is his second of the night.
Going towards get the ball down the corner to Ortego.
Yeah, high pressure 13.
Pressure right there. He stepped on the had 2 defenders on him when he went to dribble out of there. He stepped on the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. It'll be Rosepine basketball with 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Currently trailing 64-23. Little dribble penetration. Shot's going to be up. It's going to be no good. Ball's kind of fought for down low, and the clock's going to expire. So after 3 quarters of play from the bunker in Sulphur, Louisiana, your Sulphur Golden Tours currently lead the Rosepine Eagles 64-23, Kyle.
Man, I tell you, if you'd have told me the score coming into the night's game, I'm excited about it, but to watch it unfold, to watch Coleman's culture really come to life, which is the intensity and I think the enthusiasm, like you talked about at halftime with me, the kids are playing just above and beyond the level of play that we've seen. And you've seen Navarre really step out of his game in all the right ways. Pierce hitting shots, Lily's hitting shots, everything's connecting. It's a really scary looking young team when you think about it. Well, and consider what we've gone through this year.
What's going to be nice here as well with a 64-23 lead, you're probably going to see your starting 5 come back out to start the fourth quarter, but it won't be long. I would be willing to bet that next 5 will get in the ball game. So they'll get a couple young players out there will get some critical and key varsity minutes here to close out this ball game. So we'll start with Brown, Trent, McCormick, Navarre, and Lilly. McCormick's in the corner for a 3. It's no good. Navarre fights for the rebound. It's picked up by the Eagles. Trent tries to pick a pocket right there, and he kind of gets caught.
Number 10 had a Christmas cake in there, and he thought he was going to eat it later. But Trent's going to get it, I promise you. And I'm talking about the ones with the sprinkles on them, Don.
That's one of my favorites.
Oh, man. We could take down a box of those up here.
We may need to find a bakery to sponsor us.
Who we got in town that bakes like a true bakery, man? There's actually a bakery, ZZ's Treats in Rosepine. That's another one. She's from Germany.
Is she really?
She makes some of the finest treats. Oh, man, you should see the cinnamon rolls. They're as big as my head. And then all these different German dishes, these desserts.
So Rosepine with the ball.
Uh-oh, there's Lily.
Still up by Lily. Taking it all the way to the goal. Looks like he goes up. It's going to be no good, but he's going to be fouled. He's hacked on the shot right there. Now, see, there was a difference right there, and I'm not going to knock Lily, but we talked about earlier, Navarre going up with two hands and going up very strong with the ball.
Right.
Lily kind of turned his body a little bit and only went up with one hand right there, and he wasn't able to control the ball on the shot going up. But like I said, that's what we were mentioning. That's the difference right there. When Navarre goes up with both hands and goes up strong, he's able to finish that shot. And Lily wasn't able to finish his shot. But he goes to the free throw line for 2 free throws. His first one bounces off the rim, is no good. Rosepine in with a substitution. And Lily's now at the line for his second shot. Have 7:19 left to go here in the ball game. Second free throw is up, and it's going to be good.
All right, 65-23.
Kyle, if you're Coach Coleman right now, what you're looking for in the fourth quarter of a ball game like this, where the score's not real tight, you're looking for your team to stay with the intensity, no matter what guys get on the court. You're looking for them to stay on the intensity and finish the game strong. You don't want to have a kind of a lay down or let down right here to end this ball game.
Anybody that's been in the bunker before knows that anything can happen, and so it's so important to keep the pedal to the metal, like we've been doing for the full 3 quarters that we've gone through now.
Well, and really, he's coaching for the future, for future games.
Yeah, he is.
So you're wanting to see a full 4-quarter effort from your team. You've gotten 3 quarters so far tonight, so he'll be. As we talked about, they'll stay in their defense and all that stuff. They'll be just everything business as usual, and they won't get out of doing what they do.
So, Don, we'll be going live again Thursday night. A little different crew. We'll have Mitch, Red. Are you going to make Thursday night's game?
I'm not sure yet. We need to check that, though, Kyle.
May change.
I thought they told me when I came in that we have a game Thursday and a game Saturday.
Okay.
And she wasn't sure if Thursday, which one was at home and which one was on the road. But
okay.
Mitch Red is the one who said Thursday was at home. And if Mitch told us it was at home, my money's with Mitch.
No doubt.
But and then I think one of those games is against Lacassine and one game is against Oakdale, I think, maybe. Maybe wrong on
Trent.
that. Trent shouts up. It's no good. I think they're going to get Lily over the back right there.
Yeah.
Rosepine defender did a nice job of fighting for position right there. And the only way Lily could go after that ball was to go over his back. So they'll be going toward basketball now. 6:37 to go here in the game. Looks like Rosepine's made a couple substitutions as well. It's Kyle got a couple of their younger players in the ball game.
Yep. Hayden Brister's
number
in there,
24.
Number 24. This gentleman here, number 34, Aiden Shell. He's been in. Whoa!
That 3-pointer is up and made by number 24. We just called his name.
Brister for 3. Go ahead. Sure, he's making mom and dad proud.
Golden Tours are able to break the press. Pass down low to Navarre. Isn't able to get a shot up. Kicks it back out, though. Lily looks to drive the lane. He fights for the ball. It's going to be a foul right there.
That's just I would call that a hug call because he was clearly giving him a hug.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Christmas time, I guess. But Lily.
In basketball, that's usually frowned upon.
Yeah, it is. So Lily's going to go back to the line.
Yeah, I think the Golden Tours are in the bonus now. They're in the one-and-one bonus. One more foul puts them in the the word escapes them right now, but I guess we'll call it the super bonus for lack of a better term. But
no,
they'll have 2 free throws now. It'll be their 10th foul on Rosepine, the next foul. First free throw is up and it's good by Lily.
I love his shot. He's just got a picture-perfect rotation on the ball. Perfect angle. See? But it doesn't, like, as soon as you start talking, you're good.
Yeah, but it may be I don't know if it's in this. Having a few little audio difficulties, kind of talking amongst ourselves. Maybe this cord, though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I lean back. But anyway, the second free throw is up and it's no good. goes out of bounds on the rebound attempt. Be Rosepine basketball. 5:52 to go here in the ball game.
Mr. Brister taking the ball in. Looks like a younger gentleman. You know, Coach Maddox was saying he's playing 8th graders this year.
Really?
So Brister looks really young.
Brister may be that 8th grader.
But that, for an 8th grader, very well developed and put together. But you can tell he's got a very young face on him. But no stranger to the 3-point line.
Navarre in the lane. Once again, a shot goes up. He's fouled. He's really put in some work down there in that lane tonight, Kyle.
Got a big Hayden fan. Hayden Brister, yes, sir.
That's going to send him to the line for 2 free throws. Well, that's great. Some Rosepine fans
love
checking into the game tonight.
Shout out, guys.
We certainly appreciate you guys. I'm glad we're able to bring y'all the ball game.
Yeah, I texted the coach the link and said, man, if you guys can't make it, I know it's a bit of a drive, about an hour. It's not bad, but, it's a dangerous night.
It's a school night. Raining, cold outside.
So we're here just as much for the home team as we are the away team. We hope you're enjoying the feed. We're here for everyone. Tornado Radio Network.
Maybe we gave him a shout out. We got to figure out a way to get some boudin.
I tell you what, I'm making a special trip. Call up Mr. Swallow.
Kyle used to work in the DeRitter Rosepine market, business, insurance and banking market up there. Yep. So he's pretty familiar with that territory.
First National Bank DeRitter.
I've been
hometown bank.
Very impressed, though. You've been very knowledgeable on the food facilities.
There was no stranger to that. Locate the nearest.
Still by Lily. Pass up to McCormick is good for the Golden Tours.
Yeah, they've got some great spots down there, Don. I can tell you a single item in every place that you have to get. I mean, if you go to Double D's, okay, Double D's is a lot to go with, but their honey mustard, Don. Just get a plate of honey mustard over there and dip everything on the menu in that, and you're good to go. The honey mustard. I don't know what they do. They just do it well. Tiger Burger at Cecil's. Presley's. They had a place called Presley's.
Presley's
fried fish.
I think I said Presley's also years ago had a barbecue place out on the highway.
That's right. And they did barbecue. I think they may have reopened a little smaller venue.
So Rosepine basketball with 4:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. They currently trail the Golden Tours 71-26.
Number 13. That's Elijah Warwick.
Yeah, Elijah Warwick is another new check in there for Rosepine Eagles. Also 40, is that 42?
Yep, 42. Jalen Park.
Trying to do our best to get all the young men mentioned on both teams that are in the ball game right now.
13, Elijah Warwick. We mentioned him.
So the Golden Tours have 34 Lewis, 11 Ortego, 5 Coleman.
Oh, look at that steal by Ortego.
Michon's back in the game, 24. And I apologize. Like I say, 33 is the young man. I'm missing his name from the roster.
Young. He looks young, too.
Yeah, if you've got a younger, good-looking, dark, redheaded young man on the Golden Tour basketball team, if you're not here, he's in the game.
That's right. Big three.
Three's up and it's no good. Lewis tries to corral the ball right there and just kind of, he goes to save it. He steps on the line. So it's going to be Rosepine basketball now with 3:52 to go. Brister with the ball up top. Sulphur's backed off now. They're in basically a 2-1-2 zone.
Yeah, Don, you're going to have to teach me a little bit more about the defensive setups that Mr. Brister for 3. Doesn't connect on that one, but he definitely is comfortable behind the 3-point line.
Brister's not bashful about putting the rock up on.
If I'd have known he was coming, I might have did a little side challenge, huh?
Hate for you to embarrass that young man.
Yeah, bless his heart. But
looks like number 1, Brown's going to check in the game for Michon, 24. With 3:25 to go here in the ball game. Gets the going towards another ball handler on the floor.
Oh, nice rebound.
Pass was down low, 34 Lewis. He puts a shot up that's no good. Rosepine with the ball quickly back up the court. Golden Tours are able to head it off. Rosepine will pull it out, get their offense set up.
Lucas Hall. I didn't mention his name. He's in the game.
Number 20?
Number 20.
I think
Lucas
he just
Hall
came in the game.
Okay. The young guns getting some PT tonight.
We're going to have a foul right there I think on number 1, Brown. I believe that was on the shot. So it's going to be 2 free throws. First free throw is up. It's going to be no good off the front of the rim.
Aiden Shell at the line for the Eagles.
2:56 to go here in the ball game. Number 2's been in the ball game, I know, for Rosepine. We also had number 23 checking in, Kyle.
Stinson.
I think he's
and Cade Patty. Patty, I think he's just getting in.
Number 23.
23.
Second shot is up. It's no good. Rebound by 33 for the Golden Tours. Quickly has it out. Artigo brings it up court.
Oh, well, I tell you what, Stinson definitely plays football.
I think Lewis got called for a walk right there. Had the ball.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, top of the key. Just kind of got that step going before he got the ball into the court. So we have 2:44 now to go in the ball game.
Mr.
Golden Tours currently lead 71-26.
Oh,
nice steal right there by Ortego. He puts his head up. Coleman's open.
Oh,
sees him a little late, but it's tapped out. It's tapped out by. Oh, that's a bad call. Rosepine tapped the ball out. I think. Yeah, the other. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, the other referee saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be Golden
So
Tour
he can
basketball.
override it. That's
if he's got. Yeah, but the only time you see that if he's definite that he's
like, look, I saw that.
So Ortego gets it up to Brown at the top of the key. Coleman has it in the far side corner, dribbles to the lane, shots up, and it's no good. Rebound right there by number 33 as he goes to save the ball, saves it into the Rosepine Eagle defender, and they'll quickly have the ball up the court now. 42 takes a three-pointer.
Wow.
The lefty for the Rosepine Eagles.
Parquet.
Shot is up and good.
P-A-R-K-E. I'm going to say Parquet. That sounds
just as quickly. I believe that was Coleman. Yeah, Coleman takes the ball the length of the court on the inbounds pass, and he's fouled as the shot goes up, and he'll head to the free throw line now for 2 free throws with 1:58 to go here in the ball game.
So, Donnie, I'm going to probably wind it down here on my end, get down to the court, visit with the coach, maybe grab Navarre.
Yeah, why don't you visit with Coach Coleman, and
yeah,
we'll visit with Coach Coleman.
Oh, yeah, I got one.
And then we'll try to catch Cole Navarre for a few minutes as well.
All right, guys.
The second free throw is up and it's good.
I'll put the camera kind of in the center there for you. You see the back and forth.
I'll adjust it.
Okay.
Rosepine with the shot is up. It's no good. Ball's fought for. Rosepine comes up with it, resets with 1:44 to go here in the ball game. A little pressure applied out front by Coleman right there. He'll drop back down that 2-1-2 zone. Brown, Lewis just about comes up with a steal right there. Golden Tours do come up with a steal that time by Ortego. Quickly has the ball down the court to Coleman. Pump fake and finally goes up with a shot, and the shot's no good, but he is fouled on the play, and he'll head to the free throw line now for 2 free throws with 1:19 left to go here in the ball game. So as we mentioned earlier, the Golden Tours, really Rosepine as well, both teams have emptied their benches and are getting a lot of their younger players into the ball game. Coleman's free throw is no good, and he'll have a second attempt here. But good for both teams to get some of their younger players in the ball game. The second free throw is up and it's good. So that extend the lead out to 74-29 with 1:15 to go. Rosepine looks to penetrate right there. Nice defense. Yeah, we mentioned how hard-nosed of a player Coleman is, and just that right there shows it. It's 70 with the score we got now. Rosepine looks to dribble, penetrate. Nice rebound right there by Brown, but looks to dribble, penetrate, and Coleman's up top, and he's not having any of that penetration. Shot put up by Lewis is no good. Rebound by Ortego. His shot is no good. 45 seconds to go. Rosepine's quickly on the fast break. Shot ends up going off the leg of the Rosepine player. It's going to be out of bounds. Be Golden Tour basketball. Michon checks back in for Ortego with 40 seconds. No, it's going to be Rosepine basketball. 40 seconds to go. Coleman's going to come up with that bad pass right there. He'll come up with a steal. Not sure why he didn't go in for a layup right there. But Rosepine defense gets back on him, ties him up. It's going to be a jump ball and an alternate possession. It's going to get the ball back to the Rosepine Eagles with 35 seconds to go here in this ball game. But as we mentioned earlier, both teams are getting some of these younger players into the ball game and getting them critical minutes as they go on and continue their seasons. Three-pointer is up, and it's good. Number 13 for the Eagles. Makes a three-pointer just inside 25 seconds to go in here in the ball game. Brown kicks it to Lewis in the corner. He gives it back up top to Coleman. He's going to swing it to Michon. 7 seconds to go here in the ball game. Coleman looks to just dribble it out right here. He was just trying to let it dribble out. Rosepine, some of the younger players reach in. They get a jump ball call with 1 second to go in the ball game. It's going to be Golden Tour basketball. Brown's going to inbound the ball. He'll inbound it to Lewis, and that'll be ball game. So the Sulphur Golden Tours, hosting the Rosepine Eagles, have run out to a 74-32 victory in a Tuesday night contest. Kyle Medier is down on the floor. I think we're going to speak for a few minutes to Coach Coleman, and then also speak a few minutes to Cole Navarre. But looks like he's got Kyle's got a hold of Cole Navarre. So we'll start out with Cole Navarre.
Hey, what's up, Tour fans? Down here in the belly of the bunker with Cole Navarre. Cole, the reason why we're visiting with you tonight is your level of play was absolutely through the roof. Tell me what you were feeling, man. You guys were all playing with so much enthusiasm, but you in particular kind of stood out to the Tornado Radio Network, man. How you feeling after tonight's win?
It feels real good. Tonight was my first start, and I just wanted to come show Coach that I can start every game. I mean, it's great.
I'll tell you what, your effort did not go unrecognized, man. We saw it. You seem to make others better around you, which is always a great staple of a good leader. So, Cole, what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
So a sophomore, man, you've got so much growth to happen. And I'll tell you what, you've got a lot of Tour fans, Tornado Radio Network included, that are so proud of you, man. So is there anything else you want to tell all your fans out there tonight?
Just come support. Thank you.
Awesome. Hey, what do you say we ring them up with a Go Tours on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Go Tours.
Go Tours. All right, John, let's see if there's anybody else that we need to visit with. I know Coleman is going into the locker room, so we might have to catch him next time. But why don't you wrap us up for tonight?
All right, Kyle, we appreciate that. Yeah, Coach Coleman's already headed to the locker room. Nice victory tonight, as we mentioned, by the Golden Tours. And, Coach mentioned that one of the big things he was looking for is to his team to pick up some intensity. And clearly tonight, from looking at the end of the game of both teams, probably, Rosepine was a little outmanned tonight. But, like I say, Coach Coleman really rallied his troops and I think got the intensity that he was looking for. But at the same time, found several things he could work on as they prepare for the next game on Thursday night. So we're going to wrap it up here. Stay tuned to our Facebook page, Tornado Radio Network. We'll have details on the next game we're going to carry. And as we move forward in the week, but like I said, I think we're going to carry Thursday night's game. Kyle won't be here, but Mitch will be here. I'm working on getting here, so we look to bring you another broadcast. So, Kyle, that's it for tonight, brother.
Hey, let's tee him up with a little bit of party music. Tornado Radio Network.
We appreciate our listeners.
Signing off.
Thank you, guys.
Audio Jungle.